Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Something which is very interesting is that a lot of researchers spend a lot of time studying the happiness habits, the life satisfaction of very successful people. And one of the common threads that is found for people who lead successful, and by success I just don't mean materialistic success, I mean spiritual success, mental peace, achieving all your goals in life, is the fact that they are very intentional about asking themselves the right kind of questions. What do I mean by right kind of questions? Right kind of questions are those questions that you ask yourself and they give a certain direction to your life as you answer them. They are the questions that help you delve deeper into who you want to become or who you are becoming in the process of living your best life ever. So today I have made a list of 10 questions that can transform your life. So let's dive in deep and try to answer some of those questions for ourselves. And I will also talk about why asking those particular questions are important to take your life to the next level. So my first question is, what's one thing that you have not done in recent past which you know will make you happy? Now, why is this question transformative in nature? I think many times we get so caught up in life with our personal duties, with our family responsibilities, with our careers, that we do not step back and think about, am I really doing what I enjoy to do? Am I really focusing on what brings happiness in my life? What is it that when I do that one particular activity, it's going to bring tremendous amount of joy, satisfaction in my life? So asking yourself to that question, asking yourself to dive deep into that particular question will help you align with your choices and values in life. So this is one question you must ask yourself periodically. The second question is, I'm a great believer in the power of gratitude. you know, Being grateful for what we have in our lives and also being aware of all the blessings that I have bring us to a space of joy. It brings us into a space of compassion. It brings us in a space of absolute thankfulness, which by its very nature makes us satisfied with where we are in life. So what are you most grateful? A lot of research proves that when we are in the space of gratitude, we will have better sleep, we have better confidence, we are more aligned with the things that we want in life. And also, it helps us to have less fatigue. It helps us to have more concentration. So when there are so many things that are takeaways from being grateful in your life, what you are grateful for today, asking yourself that question on a day-to-day basis can really help you to be more joyful in your life, to bring in more positivity into your life. The third question I would love for you to ask yourself is, we live in a world, we are here for a specific time. What do you bring? What do I bring to the world when I am in it? Everyone has a purpose. I'm convinced about it. When I ask my clients, when I have conversations with them, one of the questions that I always ask them is, what is the purpose of your life? Why are you here? How are you going to impact the world? What are you going to do to make it a better or a worse place? So asking yourself this question, the fact that you are in this space, what are you doing? What is your contribution? What is your impact? It leads you to ask yourself this question, what is the purpose of my life? Why am I here? What am I doing here? What is it that is going to be my lasting impact on this world? Asking this question helps you get clarity on that purpose, helps you get clarity on your choices, helps you to get clarity to align yourself with the value system that you have. The next question. Another important question that I think I would like to ask my clients is, are your thoughts, whatever thoughts you may have, are they helping you heal or are they hurting you? We have millions of thoughts in a day. We have thoughts which are good in nature, we have thoughts which are bad in nature, which are thoughts that inspire us to do something, they motivate us, and there are thoughts that pull us down. It's a constant activity that our mind engages in. First question is, are you aware of the thoughts that you're getting? How many times that you, during the course of a day, do you catch yourself and you say, whoa, that thought is very powerful, or that thought is very meaningful, or that thought is hurting me. So the thoughts that you have can endanger your happiness. They can pull you down, and at the same time they can heal you. They can take your worries away. They can bring you into a space of self-esteem and self-confidence. So what kind of thoughts do you have mostly? Observe your mind. See where your mind takes you. See the kind of conversations your thoughts make you engage in, and that will help you to kind of navigate yourself and start to think positive thoughts, start to work upon changing the way you think, which will have a great impact on how successful you become, how productive you become, how good is your mental health. Another wonderful question is to ask yourself, am I really doing what I want to do? Is this the goal of my life? Is this what I'm born for? Is this what is going to take me to my dreams? Is the way I spend my day-to-day time, is this going to lead to what I truly aspire to become, or what are my true desires which it help to fulfill? Many times, aimlessly, I will spend hours upon hours scrolling through my social media. And then when I ask myself, what am I doing? Is this going to help my clients? Is this going to bring my knowledge level to a better self? Is this going to be aligned with the amount of financial goals that I have, that I need to work hard to achieve? So when you ask yourself this question, is this what I should be doing in this given moment, is a very important question which will align you to your goals, your ambitions, your desires. So asking yourself this question can be very vital in terms of your career goals. It can be very vital in terms of your relationship goals, and it can be very, very vital question to ask yourself to know where and how you are spending your time. My teacher would always ask this question after we had a couple of other simple questions and conversations. And I have realized that this particular question has helped me to really change my perspective to things. It has really helped me to get clarity. And the question that would often be asked by him was, what do you want in your life, in the next month, in the next 3 months, in that next 1 year, in the next 5 years, in the next 10 years? What do you want? What are the goals that you're aspiring for? What are the desires that you're aspiring for? What are the milestones that you want to create for yourself? And nothing is right or wrong. We all have different desires, we all have different needs, we have all different backgrounds, we have all different life experiences. So there's nothing right and wrong about what you want. But knowing what you want, paying attention to that question, sitting and reflecting about that question, writing down in your journal what you want is going to be a great way for you to really understand what's going on in this head of yours and in your heart. What is going on in that mind of yours? What is it your life experiences are taking you in which direction? What is it that is going to be having an impact on you? It could be as simple, you want to clear an exam. Wonderful. It could be as simple, you want a better job. It could be as simple, at some given point in time, you want a better relationship. It could be as simple as at some given point of time, you want to be more spiritually evolved. So asking yourself this question, what do I want, at frequent intervals helps us to get clarity and self-reflect upon where we are at that point in our lives and which direction we want to take our lives in. So it's a very powerful question to ask yourself. Another question which I think is very important, and we most often don't value it, but it's very telling of what we really like in our life. So the question is, what have been the best experiences of your life so far? What are those things that stand out? For me, it has been a trip to the Himalayas, which I took in the 90s. I think that trip was so powerful for me because it helped me to be in silence. It helped me to really dive deep into asking myself those questions that have defined my life from there on. Prior to that, I wanted to do multiple things. I wanted to join the corporate sector. I wanted to become a doctor. There were so many things that I wanted to do. But that one particular trip was able to tell me and help me realize what direction I want my life to take. And there was another trip where I had gone to Rishikesh with my father, and the conversations that I had with him have been some of the best experiences of my life. When I had conversations with my teacher, they have been very defining experiences for me. They have been experiences which I'll cherish for this life and probably more. And so, what have been your best experiences? What have been your greatest learnings from those experiences? Why they were the best experiences? Why you equate them to be experiences that have been life changing or life transformative or life defining? What was it about that particular experience? And can you recreate that experience? Can you do again what you did at that given point of time, who you were with, which was the environment, which was the place you were in? So that also is a wonderful question to ask yourself so that you can repeat those experiences, maybe fully or part of it, because they have given you so much joy and happiness and probably brought so much clarity in your life. A lot of us, and in my practice I see, a lot of us hold on to tremendous amount of grudges in our life. There is so much excess baggage that we carry. The baggage that pulls us down, that brings anxiety, that brings mental health issues, that brings about depression. So I want you to ask yourself this question. Do you remember 5 years ago, what was the thing that upset you most? And it was a life and death question. It was like, oh my God, I cannot deal with this. This is something I cannot tolerate. It goes beyond my value system. You've hurt me. So, any one thing that you remember, you had a huge fight over, and it was terrible for you to even think how you would overcome that situation. So, do you remember it? What made you upset 5 years ago? Anything that made you upset that point in time. And if you do not remember what made you upset at that point in time, this is very telling of how we forgive. We are designed to forget and forgive. What is making you upset right now, today, is not going to be important 5 years from now. Forget 5 years, even a year from now, you'll forget about it. Is it important for you to create so much drama around that one thing that you lose track of your grace, you lose track of your dignity, you lose track of most important thing of all, your peace of mind? When you ask yourself this question, it will help deepen the reality that beyond a certain point, nothing really matters. What matters is your peace of mind, your happiness, your self awareness, and how you are trying to live the best life possible. When we hold on to grudges and past pain and past hurt, and we worry about things, we are only complicating our lives. We don't need to worry. We just need to be present in the moment now, present fully, and enjoy the moments that we have, the life that we have. Another question, which will probably really bring you in a space of heightened self awareness. When was the last time you observed your own breathing? Can we do it now? So just sit quietly, close your eyes, and focus on your breath. How did you feel? What did you experience? One thing I can so surely say is you felt calmer. When we focus on things that are integral to our human experience, our breath, the coming breath in and the outgoing breath, we come in the moment. When we do that, when we focus attention on the free gifts that the Creator has bestowed us with, the rise of the sun, the cool breeze in the air, the beautiful, rhythm of our own breath, we understand and we realize that, wow, we are living miracles. Just those multiple thousands of things that happen in our body to keep us alive and kicking is nothing short of a miracle. And you know what is very interesting about that whole thing? All those things are free to us. The things that are most important in our lives, whether it is our breath, whether it is our ability to form beautiful relationships, money cannot buy those things. Those things are gifts of the Creator to us. And when we align ourselves to live at the deeper level of consciousness, we will be so joyful and peaceful on a day-to-day basis. So try to cultivate the habit of multiple times in a day where you just stop and pay attention just to your breathing. And that will really bring you into a very peaceful place. I think when we talk about being in a joyful and a beautiful space, another question that comes to my mind is, as of today, if you are in a relationship, whether it's with your spouse, whether it's with a partner, whether it's with your children, whether it's a relationship with your career, whether it's a relationship with a close friend, whether it's a relationship with your business, what are you doing today to invest in that relationship? Many times I've realized for myself that there are so many things that I want and there are so many things that I want to achieve. But what investment I have made to do something and to move the needle in the right direction. If I want, my business is coaching, mentoring, have recently I invested in a new course to upgrade my skills? Have I recently invested in a tech tool which will automate my processes? Have I really invested in studying a good book or a great book which can enhance my knowledge base? So what are you investing in your relationships? People complain about their relationship. My husband doesn't take care of me. My children don't listen to me. But when was the last time at a conscious level you did something to invest in that relationship? If you have not done that, how do you expect to reap beautiful and good results from it? Because everything requires time, effort, and energy. So what are you doing to invest in those relationships that are important for you. So pay attention to that. I think with all these multiple questions that I have discussed with you, I would love you to spend time on a weekly basis, for these questions have the power to transform your life. These questions can help you align your values, your purpose to the higher goals of your life. I hope this video helps you. If you liked what you heard today, do not forget to share, comment, and let me know what are the questions that you ask yourself. Maybe I can learn something from you, because if we learn from each other, we both grow. And at the same time, if you like the content of my channel, don't forget to subscribe. Bye for now.